Alright, y'all. It's your boy K-Dot. Gonna drop this video. It's Bumblebee spoiler review. Follow your boy on Twitter. Follow your boy on Instagram. Is down below. We about to go ahead and about to wreck Bumblebee. The movie is not deserving of a spoiler-free review. So I'm gonna go ahead and wreck it. Don't mind none of the stuff in the background. Christmas. I don't care. We got to get this video out. We about to trash this movie. Seriously. My boy, what did you think about the movie?
It wasn't as good as the other Transformers movies. But I like the action, but the action wasn't also as good as the other ones.
Agreed. Transformers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 had way better action than this movie, and that's an issue. The action should be going up. The action should be going down. The level of the action. Because this is real Transformers movies. The stories aren't well put there. They did them wrong. Bumblebee should have went to Earth first and showed that this Bumblebee movie should have been the first movie in the series. Now this movie doesn't make sense with the timeline. But if I had to like anything about the movie, just the action, the writing is bad. I can care less about the CG because Paramount's always on point with the CGI. So we already know that's there. Visuals on point. Story, development of characters. Only one character got developed, and it was Haley Steinfeld and Bumblebee. And that was it. Anything else you like about the movie before we dissect this and break it down? Because we got to go into the actors too.
Nah.
Alright, first things first, we're going to pull out John Cena. What did you think about John Cena? First things first.
He was kind of suspicious about the Decepticons at first, but he just went with the orders he was given, really.
Okay. You remember they was part of Sector 7 too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm going to say my piece about John Cena. John Cena, in my opinion, for this film, was a good actor as for a kid's film. As far as acting for if he had to do this movie and it was taken somewhat serious, he failed. Because every line he delivered was corny. He was cracking jokes. Even when he was trying not to crack a joke, he cracked a joke. He was a goof. He didn't look tight. He didn't do nothing tight. All he did was tell people, shoot the Autobot. And all he told people was, go there, aliens, Decepticons. That sounds kind of evil. Yeah. What'd you think about Haley Steinfeld? The female actor that was Bumblebee's partner. What was your opinion about her character?
She was kind of hot.
Okay. I mean, yeah, she was. How do you feel about her her dialogue and stuff with Bumblebee? How do you feel about the chemistry? How they was chatting and stuff? How she made it so Bumblebee can talk. She was the one who made it so Bumblebee can talk through the radio. She did that.
Yeah.
When I was under the impression that Bumblebee just transformed into another car and he just had a radio inside
I thought she was gonna try to fix his voice. I thought she was gonna just automatically realize that he couldn't talk and she was gonna try to fix his voice.
But she didn't have the parts to. She couldn't
She could have broken federal government stuff because she did it already in the movie. She broke into a federal government thing.
Let's talk about that. The main female woman who's 18. Haley Steinfeld's character, and some other random nerd broke into a military base. A military base that most likely has, 8 feet? 10 feet? 12? 8 feet high fence with barbed wire on it, and they broke into it. They didn't even show the process of them breaking into
they just showed them
They just showed up there. They was looking at the door when Bumblebee was about to get shot in the face. And he got shot in the face.
It's Rush brought him back to life.
But
that's all. I thought the movie was gonna end and he'd be dead, but then the Transformers writers would mess up everything. And
they already messed it up twice in the movie, bruh. Let me break this down. Let me take the wheel. In Transformers 1, you got Bumblebee, who's already on Earth, right? He's in his Camaro form. By the end of this movie, Bumblebee is in his Camaro. He's in his Camaro. By the end of this film, Bumblebee gets his Camaro car form that you see in Transformers 1. So basically, at the end of this film, they have a post-credit scene of Bumblebee and Optimus talking, but Optimus is in his G1 form. So based on that scene, Optimus went to Earth because Bumblebee's goal in this movie was to establish a base. Optimus sent him, and this is the first time, because Optimus showed him a map. He was like, "I found this distant planet called Earth." And this took place in 1986. I found this planet called Earth. Boop boop beep boop boop. He showed Earth, and Bumblebee and them never seen Earth before. Optimus never seen Earth. They said he found this planet. Optimus told Bumblebee, "As soon as I send you here, find us a location to establish a home base and protect the people there." Okay, cool. But this doesn't make sense. Because if Bumblebee was sent to Earth in Transformers 1, Optimus, Jazz, Ironhide, and Ratchet all came to Earth together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How is Optimus in his form from Cybertron on Earth when he was in his proto form, and then he turned into
that's what I'd say.
A truck? So how is Optimus in So basically, Optimus, based on this movie, he was on Earth, he went back to space, and then Transformers 1, Bumblebee used that searchlight to call them, and then they came back to Earth, based on this movie's logic. That makes no sense. Why would you come to Earth, go back into space, for what?
The riders. Because the riders are pretty... Honestly, they should have put the Bumblebee first. Because the Bumblebee movie is like, I don't know, what year is it like placed in?
This takes place 1986.
Okay, and then like all the, what do you call it? Transformers like 1, 2, they're like based off like
they all take place in the 2000s. 2007, the first movie.
Yeah, they should have did Bumblebee way first because then they.
No, they did. And
I mean, they should have did this like the Bumblebee movie. Before
all
the other Transformers.
I know. I'm not disagreeing with that. They should have.
Yeah.
Bumblebee should have been the first movie before Transformers 1. And then you go out with Transformers 1 with all of them together, and then the Decepticons come.
Yeah, because you can't have Bumblebee on Earth, and then, like Transformers 5, he's on Earth, and all the police, government, they know that he's good.
Right.
And then in Bumblebee movie, the government and stuff, they're going, well, they really didn't know who Transformers was.
Right. But see, remember, Megatron in Transformers 1, they found Sector 7 is the group John Cena was part of. He was a general or lieutenant or whatever in Sector 7. In this film, Sector 7 was the military body group you seen. So basically, they act like seeing Bumblebee was so strange, but they have Megatron locked up in their facility when they have a giant robot that's there. But when they see Bumblebee, John Cena looks all surprised. This movie is so stupid.
Yeah, that scientist was like...
No. This movie is stupid. Of all the places Bumblebee fell into, he fell into where?
Earth.
But where, specifically? Where was John Cena and them doing at the point in their movie? With the little dart guns? The paintball guns?
Oh, they were like in a jungle. Something like that.
It was like the woods. They was running drills.
Yeah.
But that was near a military base. Of all the places this movie could have wrote for Bumblebee to fall at, he fell into a military base.
Mm-hmm.
He fell into a military base, bro. The first place he fell was a military base. They couldn't even have him fall in the beach or something, or in water, or in some like cabin or whatever.
Yeah.
He fell into a military base. As soon as he fell into that base, he got shot up. He was slow as a car. Why did he turn into another car? Why didn't he just stay in his current car form and drive away?
What was his current car form like?
It was the thing that he was on his planet. He was a car on his planet.
Yeah, I know.
But he was like a Cybertronian car.
Oh.
Why did he turn into a weak little Jeep that was moving slow as heck? Was he trying to hide?
He was probably trying to hide in plain sight, but...
He's a yellow Jeep and everybody else got green Jeeps. That's stupid, yo.
Had like a SpongeBob polka dot head Jeep with all else.
Alright, let's bring up another thing. Remember Megatron?
Yeah.
How is Megatron frozen in Transformers 1, right? But when they see Bumblebee and those two Decepticons, they're like, oh, this be the first time we established contact with aliens, right?
Yeah.
But they got Megatron locked up in ice in Transformers 1. That don't make no sense.
It wasn't... Didn't they say, like in Transformers 1, didn't they say Megatron took... They say Megatron took Bumblebee's voice on Cybertron, did they not?
No, I don't think they said that.
I either read something or like watched a video about Optimus Prime saying that Bumblebee voice. He was talking to Sam, and Sam was like, "What's wrong with his voice?" or something like that. And Optimus said,
"Well, no. Remember Ratchet? He was talking about his voice was damaged on Cybertron beyond repair." Wait, no. He said his voice was damaged on Cybertron.
And then in Bumblebee, his voice was taken out on Earth.
I think he said it was damaged on Cybertron. But if Ratchet said it was damaged on Cybertron, that makes no sense.
Because how you gonna have it damaged twice?
Right, and that random Decepticon with the white and red took his voice. He took his voice box out of his chest. He pulled out that little needle thingy, shoved it in his chest, and took out his voice box. Another thing, how Bumblebee lost his memory when he fell.
Yeah,
these Autobots in this movie was fragile, cause that boat killed that one Decepticon at the end of this movie. But remember, Optimus Prime. Remember in Transformers 2, remember Revenge of the Fallen when Optimus Prime died? He went head up with like 3 Decepticons.
Yeah.
And Autobots and Decepticons, they get shot up by bullets and stuff all the time.
And they don't
really fall apart. Bumblebee fell off a cliff and lost his memory. Optimus Prime fell down a pyramid with Megatron. Who else? Megatron. No, it was the Fallen. Megatron and the Fallen. Why didn't Optimus lose his memory? The way he fell, Optimus fell on his head, his back, his neck. He should have lost his memory.
He should probably lost.
I mean, I get Bumblebee was damaged, but same thing with Optimus. He came back revived, but he wasn't all that strong.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't at like 100% yet. He was like 50 or something like that.
But he still won though.
Mm-hmm.
Any other issues with the film? I mean, no. This is why this movie is also bad. How is Bumblebee on Earth for the first time in 1986, but in Transformers 5, he was there in the 1940s? So basically,
he was
during the war. Yes, remember you seen Transformers 5?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when the dude was going back in time? No, he was telling a story.
Yeah, the
old white man with that voice.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You remember Hot Rod, the one that stole that girl? It was like I gotta protect you. Remember her?
Mm-hmm.
Both of them was in the 1940s in World War II.
Yeah,
they fought in World War II.
Yeah,
which is 1940s. Bumblebee movie take place in 1980s. How is Bumblebee here? And in the 1980s, this is his first time. Why is Bumblebee on Earth during the war for his planet when he should be on his planet? So he went to the planet twice to scout? He wanted to try and scout.
He was in like World War II. Cybertron, how many times?
He should have been on Cybertron. Why would he be there in the 1940s?
I don't know. They try to put Transformers in all these like all of the Earth, like all of our actual like events that happened.
I mean, no, I don't have no issue with that. It's just the issue of the time, because it doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Why would Bumblebee go to Earth in the 1940s, then go back to Cybertron to continue fighting a war, help out the humans? Wait a minute. He helped out the U.S. Army. He was helping out the U.S. Army.
He was, and then Bumblebee, they're like trying to kill him.
Right. Bro, come here. This movie's trash. There, TT, come here. I want to ask them what you think about the movie. I want to ask you what you think about the movie.
It was alright.
Overall, what did you like? Like, honestly, scoot over so she can get in. Overall, what did you like?
The character, that's it.
Alright, how old are you though?
14.
14, how old are you?
14.
They liked it for different reasons. It was mainly for action. What did you like it? What did you like about it?
Nothing really. The movie was stupid.
Not off of what I was. Don't let what I say just change your mind. Honestly, what did you like? I'm not finna bash on you for what you like. Did you like the action?
No.
Did you like the comedy?
No.
Did you like
it was comedy?
The main girl?
No.
She was pretty
okay. Alright.
Ugly.
Alright, I mean you can go back over there. I was just asking. Hey, as you can see, they didn't like the film. J3, you was not wrong when you said this film was trash. This film is absolute trash. It's garbage. Because this film makes no sense. And I get there's people who like it. But the action is
They don't see the basic, like, picture and stuff, really.
Yeah. And whoever said this was the best Transformers movie ever, Transformers 1 and 3 is better than this. Bumblebee was a punk in this movie. He went from being... Even though he lost his memory, he looked weak. He was hiding in the corner. He was scared. Remember, he was scared of the wrench?
Mm-hmm.
The wrench. Bumblebee got scared of a wrench.
And Bumblebee was supposed to be like Optimus Prime's strongest warrior.
Well, he's a scout, but he's still strong. Remember on Cybertron when he came in to help Optimus and Optimus called him Bumblebee, and he did that move where he killed 2 of those Decepticons.
He was like strong on like I think he's like on Cybertron he was probably like stronger because he didn't like forget anything. But I think when he got to Earth, he probably lost everything. Like he lost all his memory about Cybertron and.
Well, I mean, he did. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm just saying that even when he lost his memory, he was like a punk. Like remember at the end when Bumblebee died, and his memory was coming back, and it was slowly coming back. And like remember when the girl got taken away, I expected for him to like get up and fight. Remember, it took for his memory to come back for him to like get up and stand up for himself. Yeah. All he did was run. Like, even when his memory came back, that's when he decided to be strong. Even when he did not... If he did not gain his memories back, Bumblebee was going to get taken away and die. Because he was so stupid when he took away his memories. He's walked up in the girl's house. When she trained him not to go inside of her house, told him to wait. Did they not have a whole montage about him learning how to hide? Mm-hmm. And she was on teaching the beach. Him. And remember in some scenes when he was so he knows how to transform even without his memory. He can run from the police and maneuver. He catches on quick. He's not stupid. He's just slow. Because remember the police chasing when the police were chasing him, and it was going under the tunnel. Yeah. And he was doing all these flips and stuff. And that's when his memory was gone. I'm sorry. It's trash. Trash. This movie trash.
I just like when he, towards, like, when they blew up that gate. You know how they're in that, like, what do you call it? That, that military thing they're in?
The barracks? Mm-hmm. You mean the one where he died at?
No, I mean, like, when Bumblebee actually starts to fight back.
At the end of the movie.
Yeah.
They're fighting at some like some shipyard.
When that blue dude, the blue Decepticon, when he shot Bumblebee and the girl kept shooting it, those like taser thing.
Yeah. She was shooting with the tasers.
I like that part.
We gotta talk about the alright. The Bumblebee movie is a kids movie though. This movie looked like a Nickelodeon movie. This was the kiddiest Transformers movie ever. Transformers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 was a lot more serious. Even though they were jokes, it was a lot more serious. This movie went so kiddie. Remember when he blew up the humans? The 3 Decepticons who have no names that we don't know the names of. They're whack. Because we don't even know their names. They didn't say their names. Those three Decepticons. The blue one shot a couple of humans. And they blew up and white stuff came out. Where was the blood at? Where was the blood? He blew up humans and literally in front of our face. He didn't even shoot them. They just blew up. It looked like he put his gun, he hovered his gun over them, and he exploded. Mm-hmm. How? Where was the blood at? There should have been blood all over the place.
For real.
There should have been blood.
Because in all the other Transformers movies, there's blood. And
there was blood in the other movies. They just had like scars and stuff, but like they blew up a legit human in front of us and white stuff came out. That was looked like he popped like a balloon. He said, "I like the way they pop." What else was bad about the film? What else was bad?
I don't really know. Hold on.
I mean, this movie's just trash. Period. It don't make no sense. The timeline's garbage. That G1 scene, the Transformers, you probably don't know, but there's Generation 1. Mm-hmm. Generation 1 is what we saw on their planet. You know how Optimus look different and stuff? Yeah. Generation 1 is like the original 80s version of the Transformers. Bumblebee being turned into this weak little car, and I'm gonna say this first. I don't like Bumblebee's G1 car form. That is garbage. Why he picked the weakest car to turn into? He picked the wackest and slowest car to turn into. He wasn't even cool. When I was waiting for him to not turn into a car because he looks stupid as a car. This weak little car form. Why would he pick that? He could have at least turned into an RV or something. I don't know. You trash. He turned into a Beetle. Trash.
See, there's another good reason why they should make this one first. Like, this the first movie. Because, you know when he turned to the Camaro right after?
Yeah.
And in the first one he was a Camaro too?
Yeah. That's
why. They had him on the Golden Gate Bridge as Camaro with Optimus Prime. And then in like Transformers 1 he was also a Camaro.
Yeah. I mean, I know. I'm cool with that. They brought it together, but the movie wrecked other movies because it doesn't make sense. It tore down other films because it don't make sense. But I like that they tied in the first movie at the end of this. But like, man, why does Bumblebee forget all the people he protected? This Haley Steinfeld character, why wasn't she mentioned in the other movies from Bumblebee? With his little radio. Bumblebee regained his voice back again in Transformers 1. But Transformers 2, 3, 4, and 5, he can't talk again. In Transformers 5, they're trying to give him back his voice. It took 5 movies. We heard his voice in Transformers 1 and earlier in this film. And he lost his voice in the wackest way possible. Mm-hmm. He got swooped up by that Decepticon quick. This movie, the action was trash. The dialogue is trash. The comedy is, for the standards of Nickelodeon, tight, but trash. This movie's trash all around. I'm sorry, I gotta say this. But I'm about to do that Aquaman spoiler review with the Cuzzos, and we about to go in deep with this. We about to break it down. Overall, the movie was trash. Any final thoughts before I end this?
But
yeah, any final thoughts of what you want to see in the future or what you don't want to see in the future? What do you want to see in the future from Transformers? And what do you not want to see moving forward?
I want to see them kill Unicron in Transformers 5.
I rather would have got that. I rather would have got a Transformers 6 with them going head up with Unicron.
But how they gonna beat Unicron? Unicron is huge. Like,
I don't know. They just gonna go pick up Cybertron. Hey, Cybertron, we need you to fight.
Hey, Optimus Prime can't defeat Unicron by himself.
Hey,
look, I'm gonna tell you, Optimus. Hey, he fought some really big people and beat them a lot. But Unicron's over Earth, and that's pretty big.
Hey, in this movie, they can change things. They said Bumblebee came to Earth first on 1986. Mm-hmm. When that's not the case, when he was already on Earth in the 1940s and went back to Cybertron for some odd reason. You heard it here first, folks. This movie trash. If I had to rate it out of my new rating system, my rating system is either fire, basic, or nah, don't go see it. Fire is for A and B grade. Basic is C, because C is still passing. And D and F is for nah. This movie's a nah for me. Don't go see it. It's trash. It's absolute garbage. It's borderline. I'll be nice. It's basic, but it's a below average film. It's average but below average. Mm-hmm. The movie's trash. Go see it at your own expense. But it's whack.
Comment below, don't forget that.
Comment below, don't forget to subscribe. Show your boy Kate out some love. First Black Super Saiyan to wherever I'm on this planet. Aquaman spoiler review gonna go up tonight with some more people. We're gonna break down Aquaman, go deep into Aquaman, and bring up BVS, Man of Steel, all these movies, and sum up this film. Bumblebee is trash. J3 was correct, and J3 was not lying. Bumblebee's trash. Deuces.